Hello, I'm so fucking agitated right now. Because when am I not? When am I not? I feel so impeccably... I'm in this state a lot. Where I'm just impeccably frustrated that I haven't figured out the thing that I creatively want to do and I can't express myself. And it gets agitating because it's like I have this like clear vision in my head. There's like, I know exactly what I want to do, but the minute I try and like, just be like, okay, do it then. I'm just like, do what? So I'm just like agitated. They're just like, I need to get this out, but I can't. So yeah, I'm a little agitated. But like I said, it's a state I'm in a lot. And I'm like, okay, well, how about we try and go about this a little bit more proactively and resolve this a little bit better rather than stay stuck in being frustrated, you know? So what I think I'm gonna do is firstly clean out my desk area because I think I am agitated by how much stuff this is. The minute I know I need to sort something out is the minute I feel like throwing everything away in my room. Like the minute I'm just like, you know what, I just want to get rid of everything I own. I don't need anything. That's when I'm like, okay, hold up now, sit down, let's talk about this real quick, you know? So sort out my desk area because at the moment it's a little messy. Also, I'm thinking rearrange all of this and try and use it as more of a vision board and print out some images and put it up on here because this also has a lot of my old art that I just don't do anymore. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna change this up a little bit. And also as like a step towards my creative career, I don't know, I'm gonna print out all of the poems that I have completed and put it in a folder. But importantly, whether I like the poem or not, that is important. And I think just having like a physical form of my poetry will make me a little bit more motivated and also a little bit more relaxed. Because yeah, sorry, I didn't even introduce myself. For anyone who is new here, hello, my name is Clara. I use this channel to try and express myself and experiment creatively to basically try and figure out what it is that I want to do creatively in my life because I am very confused and very stuck on what I actually want to do. So I'm thinking if I experiment and express it and put it online, maybe it will help me figure it out. I don't know. If you're interested in any of that type of stuff, feel free to subscribe, and I'm just hoping I don't give up halfway through this because I don't really want to. So yeah, we'll start off with my desk and these shelves. Let's do it. Got all this stuff here. Gave everything a wipe. Now, I was gonna put it straight back and like, I don't know, change where I actually place it, but I actually think whilst my desk is like completely empty, well, almost empty, I decided not to move these because they're chilling, they're fine. I decided I'm gonna do the mood board, and then when I get tired of mood boarding, then I'll put everything back and then get back onto things. So, let me show you what mood board we're working with so far. This is like the general vibe of my life. Food, just kind of cute, creative things. I just felt like putting them in there. Quotes, the city I live in, my home, more of my lifestyle, but more like kind of like hobbies and things I do. Partner, friends, nails, and outfits. That's what we got. I think I'm gonna, I hate creative blocks like this because it's like when I'm blocked creatively in one area, I'm blocked everywhere. So it's like, get an idea for like a vision board here. I can't even think of anything. Maybe I don't need to put anything. Maybe I just leave it and then when the idea comes to me, then I'll put it up, maybe. You know what, I'll do that instead actually. So in the meantime, maybe I need to journal a bit because I think I need to get this out of my system before I do actually anything else. So I'm gonna journal a bit and try and brainstorm like the reason why the fuck I have this rut and why I'm so agitated by everything, and then we'll come back. Alright, she journaled. I feel a little bit better. Not fully though, but better. I think this is what people call an existential crisis. I'm just lacking meaning. I think that's what it is. Because I'm driven by having this life and I'd love to have this life and stuff like that, but I don't really have like meaning behind it. There's nothing deep rooted in it. You know what I mean? So I think I just feeling a little bit clashy because I'm just like, I don't really have a purpose with the art that I do, or like I don't have a clear vision of where I want to do things. I can deal with that. I feel a little bit better about figuring that out now. Because yeah, I think it's just like just feeling like I'm being like doing all this stuff a bit aimlessly, because it's like I have this like, you know, plan in my head that is just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna attend more art fairs, I'm gonna set up a website, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but there's no initial like purpose in it, you know? Yeah, I think that's what I need to get clear on, my purpose, rather than like a one-time thing that I can just check off the list and it's just like, okay, what now? Okay, that's good. The weird thing with these processes as well, sorry, I will stop ranting and get on with the rest of the video in a minute, but another thing that I like find a lot when I like have these like realizations, better. Like when I have these realizations and I'm just like, oh yeah, I figured it out in my head and stuff. A lot of the time, like the conclusion I come to is just like, from like an outsider perspective, it seems quite obvious, but the intention behind it is different, and that's what makes it a lot harder to figure out. Okay, for example, I was stressing out a lot about me not having money. Like there was a point where I was really, really stressed out, and I realized it had something to do with my job. And the end result, the end realization is I was really stressed out that I wasn't making enough money. And that's like a common feeling to have from most people, but the thing that made it a lot harder for me to crack is not the fact that I need to make more money in order, I don't know, to put shit in my savings. I was more stressing about the fact that I felt like I was at the wrong job and like I'm wasting my time being at a wrong job. And then also from being at a wrong job, I'm not making enough money. Like it's like, yeah, it's like the reason behind it is different. And that's what makes all the difference. Because the realization, I know most of the time, I just have no idea why. I hope that made somewhat sense. But anyway, I feel much better now. So I'm in a better state to reorganize all of this. But I've also decided I'm just gonna clean my whole flat. I have this like this. I'm gonna clear that out. And then also these shelves here, because they really agitate me. They're really weird shelves. So I'm also gonna have a think about that, because I really want to like they're just so deep for no reason. All right, let's set this stuff back up. I'll be so real with you. I can't remember what was the last thing that I said. I think I said that I was gonna clean this out. I did clean it out. Let me show you. I have a whole Tiki Mac. Whoa! What the fuck? Sorry, I don't know what happened there. I have a whole Tiki Maxx bag of a bunch of shit I'm getting rid of. I now feel a lot more motivated. I think it's because I just binge watched the last like hour and a half, just like a bunch of motivational videos about like scarcity mindset and how to attract good things in your life and stuff like that. It's like, you know what? I need a reminder of the things that I should implement in my life and in my mindset. And I just kind of got into the mindset of what would the Clara that you want to become, Clara 2.0, how would she be going about her day now? And I was looking at all that because I still had some shit left on my bed. And just like, what would Clara do right now? So she'll clean up. And I was like, okay, clean up then. Clean it up. This little cupboard, I was like, I really don't want to clean it. I was like, what would Clara 2.0 do? What would she do? She would clean it. So I did. Yeah, I realized like my scarcity mindset is just really getting into my head. And it always is. It always comes back. But I think I've just been feeling very much like everything just needs to be very quick and I always need to see things, and I think like I have a hard time trusting myself and just trusting that things will happen and just enjoy the present moment. And that's my issue. It's like it's hard for me to enjoy the present moment sometimes. So I think having a little bit of grace, a little bit of gratitude, and I was just like, because yeah, sorry, that's what got me in the first place. Like to clean the rest of this stuff, it's like, okay, clearly there's something that I don't like about my present. What can I do right now to make my present moment and where I am a lot more enjoyable for me? And I was like, well, I'd enjoy if it was a lot cleaner, if there was a little less stuff. I feel like I'm a little bit suffocated, and I was like, sound, let's do it. So that's what I did. That's why I cleaned all these things as well, because I was just like, okay, that will make me feel better about the present. And because of that, I'm in a much better mood now. So now I'm mood boarding a little bit, because I also realized I didn't really have any sort of goal for the future with my art that I was like extremely excited about. Like I had general things that artists typically do, but I didn't have like a specific one of my own. And I still kind of don't, but I'm getting closer. And it's just like, you know what? I really want to win an award. I would love to win an award for the art that I'm doing. So now I'm just searching through some pictures of like women winning awards and adding it into my mood board. So yeah, I kind of very, very slowly starting to get out of my own head. It's such a weird concept though. Like I wish that I had it figured out in my mind so I could like describe what it feels like, because it's so weird, because from an external point of view, when you say it, like it's just like the answer seems so simple. Like it's just like, oh yeah, if you're stressed, like, you know, give yourself a break, do these things. And it's just like, but that's not it though. It's not that. The flip of a switch from me just being like really unmotivated and like feeling like a fuck up and like I'm so behind on all this, to just being like, oh, I actually feel really confident about my life and the direction I want to take it in, and I feel confident about my ability. Nothing actually changed. I can't even remember what was that proper thought that actually got me to change. And that's the thing, a lot of the time it's never like a conscious decision that makes you change how you feel. Like a lot of the time you think, and it kind of does in some senses, there's just like, for you to do good things you need to have a good mindset, but a lot of the time you need to do the good thing first before you have the good mindset. A lot of the time people are thinking that it's the mindset first before you do, and in some cases it is, but when it's in cases like this where it's just like you feel like stuck and you can't get out of it, you need to physically do something. That's why people always say, like, if you're really like depressed and stuff like that, eat something good, go for a walk, even when you mentally don't want to, because it puts you in that environment to make you feel better, like mentally. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing now. So I'm just gonna gather some more pictures, because I realized I started a new mood board, the one that I showed earlier, but actually a lot of them, even though it depicts what I want in my life, I don't actually feel any sort of emotion to the image. So I'm gonna try and replace some of them, and I'm also gonna try and make a 1 A4 sheet of paper vision board. So that's what I'm gonna do. Ta-da! Oh my god, it actually looks so good. It looks so cool. Am I the only one who actually finds vision boards to be actually really difficult to do? Like to like fit all of the images in? This is so cute. Oh my god. Yeah, I get excited about that. I might delete this one though. The 30 before 30 one. I'll swap it out for someone else. But still, this is great. Awesome. Right, last thing is print out those poems. I have to change the ink. There you go, well done. Okay, that was way more proactive than I initially thought I would be. I was genuinely so ready to just give in because I just really couldn't be asked. But I'm glad it all turned out well. Well, now I have a Spanish lesson to go to, so I'm gonna have to leave it there. But I think for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna relax and try and clean. I'll clean where I can because I think cleaning has been good. Having a lot more like cleaner space always allows me to just relax a little bit. So I might go through my wardrobe and see if there's anything I want to give out to the charity shop or something. But yeah, I hope this was inspiring in some sense. Don't let yourself dwell in on those weird ruts that just pop up out of nowhere. I feel you, they're really fucking annoying, but it is your responsibility to get you out of it. In whatever way that may be. Some days you need to force yourself to be proactive. Some days you just need to let yourself just do absolutely nothing. Just listen to yourself. Sit with yourself. Don't rush anything. And just like feel what your body needs. Because your body will need something different every single time. So just feel it. Be easy on yourself. Get rid of that scarce mindset you have. Because I know you have it. Because I have it too. And yeah, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. So, and yeah, let me know of any hacks / procedures or any routines that you guys have if you ever get into like a creative block of any sort. Yeah, I have to go to my lesson now. So that's everything for today. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.